On Earth's moon.
It's ready, Nathan.
Great Scott! The moment of our revenge is at hand. They will feel my wrath.
Shouldn't we wait for Captain Kahkay to return? Then we can hit him directly.
He tasks me. And I shall have him, but no. I will do far worse than kill him. I'll hurt him. And I wish to go on hurting him.
Ah, and hitting that building?
Yes! It is a symbol of all he holds dear. His precious A.S.S. He likely has many comrades within its walls.
Yep, that'll show him.
No, Scott. It won't show him nearly enough. But it will draw him to us, where we can make him suffer the same fate as so many of our fellows who rode that cursed coaster.
My Elsbeth. I'll strop him in myself.
There, Scott.
No, Scott, the honor of vanquishing our foe forevermore shall fall to me. I will make Dick Kahkay rue the day he stranded me on this god-forsaken death trap. He will feel the pain I felt, and then he will die.
The laser's powered up, Nathan.
And all I do is hit this button?
Yep.
We've waited so long for this.
From hell's heart, I stab at thee!
This is the 100th episode of Universe Journey. It's 2431, and the A.S.S. Thrifty Too Fast, Too Furious explores the galaxy under the command of Captain Dick Kahkay.
I am in charge.
His crew includes First Officer Commander Meow Meow, Chief Engineer Commander Colm Foley, Android Science Officer Lieutenant Commander New, and Pilot Lieutenant Yanna. Kahkay's former XO, Captain Michelle Tokaladie, commands the A.S.S. Turo.
I am in charge.
She is joined by her partner and ship's counselor, J. Jamieson, her first officer, Lieutenant Commander Michael Anders, and Security Chief Lieutenant Commander Connie Norton. Both Starship embark on a universe journey!
Space! We are in you!
We
Travel far beyond the stars, from Pluto all the way to Mars, and beyond, for we go much, much further, with lots of enthusiastic fervor. Our mission is never ending, like Facebook will be ever friending. Join us every month on our journey. Though you may want an attorney, for we won't be held liable for your claims. This again, they'll say the same, 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 same,
On the A.S.S. Thrifty.
Since the days of the first wooden vessels, all shipmasters have had one happy privilege, that of uniting two people in the bonds of matrimony. We are gathered here today with two of my best friends.
Two of? I am your best friend. There should
Yes,
not be...
yes, Motoban, you are my number one bestest friend.
Good. I was worried you thought I was evil again.
No, you're not evil. I've said so countless times. You're the one who keeps bringing it up.
You called me evil so many times before.
So now you doubt me when I say you're not evil?
Yes, of course I do.
I'm sorry. You're not evil. You were never evil. You are super, super duper, completely not evil. Can we please just get on with this?
Yes, proceed.
We are gathered in sight of your fellows in accordance with our laws and our many beliefs, so that you may pledge
I do.
Not yet, new.
Did you not say that we were on a tight schedule and you were rambling, Dick?
I was not.
Yes, Dick, New is right. You were definitely rambling.
Come on, you two said you'd help me practice this. Are you going to just keep interrupting me, or?
I only interrupted you once.
Damn it, Colm and Bobbi are counting on me to really...
I am beginning to feel left out that all the senior staff are calling each other by their first names, and no one calls me by my first name.
Okay, then. What is your first name?
Yeah.
No, I can't say that.
Why not? It is only...
Mia.
Easy for you to say.
Yes, it is.
Okay, can we please just get back to this?
Dick is right.
Thank you.
I can't go by a first name only you can pronounce, New.
True. Well, perhaps you should pick a new first name.
Come on, Lieutenant Michelson has this sweet reserve
Michelson. That's it. Mike.
Mike, meow meow.
Even better. Please refer to me as Mike from now on.
I will do so.
I'll call you whatever you want, Maxation without representation, if you help me finish practicing.
All right, proceed.
All right. Dearly beloved, we are here
I
today...
would like a last name.
Jesus
Why?
Christ!
You all have first and last names, but I only have a single moniker.
What would you like your last name to be?
That is an interesting query. Let me review my options.
Can you do this later?
I am done. I have reviewed all last names on file, but none seem right.
Maybe you need to create your own as I did for my first name.
Ooh, an excellent suggestion.
God, it was so much easier when we weren't all friends. Foley will never forgive me if I screw this up.
But I would like to honor Colm Foley, my father, but I do not want to insult my mother, Michelle Tokaladie.
What if you combine their two last names?
Interesting. Tokaladie?
Tokaladie.
Yes, that is perfect. I am now new Tokaladie.
All right, Lieutenant Commander Tokaladie, can we please? And our time is up.
I apologize.
I do not.
It's all right, Mike and Ike. I know this name thing, it's really important to you, but I really just need to get this right, too.
I'm not sure why.
What do you mean?
Things have been very quiet lately.
Don't say that. You just jinxed us.
Jinxes are not real.
But he...
All I meant was it is unlikely to stay that way, and weddings among A.S.S. members are interrupted far more often than they are not. If I were to hazard a guess...
Please don't do this.
I would assume that it is unlikely Colm and Bobbi will be married on schedule, without undergoing great strife, or even tragedy.
You said it. Why did you have to say it?
My booze guesses are usually correct.
I know. That's why I asked him not to say it.
My uttering such a prediction has no bearing on the unfolding of events.
And yet, you just jinxed it.
Again, jinxes are not real.
Well, we'll just see about that, won't we?
My guess is that we will.
At ASS Command on Earth.
Admiral Strongman.
Admiral Thomas, good to see you again.
Likewise, I was pleased to be assigned to this task force with you.
Yes, well, we have our work cut out for us. The Trade Corp Federation are tricky, to say the least.
I am aware. I read the entire treaty we just signed with them.
You did?
Of course.
Way too long for me.
Oh, well,
Well, I'm glad one of us did it. It may come in handy.
I'll do my best, sir.
I know you will. Now, as you know, our task is to find a way to negotiate with them without having to jump through so many hoops. I have some ideas on where to start. Have you heard of heading up a front of...
What the
Strongman
hell?
to beamer room. Emergency beamer out.
On the ASS Turo.
Mish, when we get back to Earth, I'd like to take a couple of hours to visit Jamie.
Of course, Jay. Any change?
No, doctors say he's still unconscious, but I just need...
Definitely. Go see him.
Thanks. I know it's going to be busy with the wedding and our baby and
He's like your father. I understand.
You know, with Everly and Jamie and this wedding, it has me thinking.
Oh? About what?
Us.
I've been thinking too, Jay.
Yeah? Are we thinking the same thing?
I don't know.
Because I'm thinking we should get married.
I thought you wanted to wait.
I did. I do, but did you change your mind about wanting to marry me?
No, of course not. I love you, Jay, and our family, but I've only been captain for a short time. I'm just getting the hang of it, and we had a child only months ago at the most inopportune of times.
Oh, I remember.
I'd like to settle in a little further before any more disruption.
You'd consider marriage to me a disruption?
That's not what I meant. Maybe we could just... sounds like her nap is over. I better get her.
She can wait a second. Finish your thought.
I'm just saying, I think...
Anders to Tokaladie.
Anders.
It's urgent, sir.
Jay, I'm...
Go. I've got Everly. We'll talk later.
Are you sure?
Yes. You're the captain. That has to come first.
On my way, Anders.
A short time later, in the Toro's conference room.
I just got off the phone with Admiral Strongman. A.S.S. command was attacked. And that's not all. Admiral Janko is dead.
Oh my God! What? Who's in charge of the A.S.S. now?
My mother for the moment, but...
Who would dare attack us on Earth? Was it the commands?
The treaty stands, I think, for now, but...
The Trade Corp Federation?
No, things are also going fine in that department. It's really
Did the
just about...
O.S.S. manage to reopen the wormhole?
No, the attack came from the moon.
But the moon is abandoned.
Was abandoned, Mike, remember?
No!
I do not understand, Captain. Was not Earth's moon an amusement park abandoned a decade and a half ago?
Yes, it was.
Well, now he somehow has a giant laser and is holding the Earth hostage.
Who?
Nathan Chestnut.
Hours later, on Earth, in an underground bunker.
Dick.
Hello. Hi, Michelle, Grace, Anders, Rita.
That's Admiral Strongman to you.
Of course, I apologize, Admiral.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
We were already on the way here anyway, and then Mike jinxed us.
I did not.
Jinx?
He completely
So
did.
what's the situation?
Right, Anders. Admiral Strongman has assumed command of the A.S.S. from this bunker. I am aiding her in coming up with a strategy to combat the threat.
The situation on the moon.
We're getting to that, Lieutenant Commander Anders. Dick, you and my daughter, as well as your exos, are here because you've dealt with this man before.
And it's kind of your fault for putting him there in the first place.
Seriously, Grace? The moon was abandoned.
Admiral Thomas, I scanned the surface myself and confirmed no dangerous equipment was left.
Then you made a mistake, Meow Meow.
Meow Meow doesn't make mistakes.
Of course not, but what does that
You're
have
right,
to do?
Anders. More important than blame right now. What do? A madman has a giant laser and is holding the planet hostage. So far, he's only destroyed A.S.S. command, but he could take out any city at any time.
Has he made demands?
Yes, we just received a video broadcast to the public.
Hello, denizens of the planet Earth. I am Nathan Chestnut, your new Supreme Emperor. I understand this may be difficult for you to accept. You may not have even been aware that I was here, and now you must bow down and pay homage to me. Worry not, I will ensure this transition proceeds as smoothly as possible. To begin, I am sending an extensive list of various mechanical and technological equipment. You will put it on a barge and send it to me by remote. There shall be no pilot. I will be scanning the vehicle before it arrives to ensure it contains no weapons or explosive devices or anything that may do harm unto myself and my people. If you try to deceive me, I will fire my laser again and rain death and destruction down upon your very heads. You saw the devastation it did to one small grouping of structures. It has by far a wider and faster capability. It can decimate your largest cities in mere seconds. I suggest you do not test me, lest you invoke my wrath. You have 2 days to comply with this part of the agreement, or I will be most displeased. Most displeased indeed. There's a second part. Provide me unrestricted access to all your government computer systems and command codes for all cities, space stations, and Starship. That I want by midnight tonight, where I shall begin raising 10 square miles of densely populated territory every 30 minutes until you comply, or until there is no living being left on the whole of the Earth. Oh, and one more thing. I'd also like the heads of Dick Kahkay, Michelle Tokaladie, meow, 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 Colm Foley, and Grappa. Not their bodies, just their heads. Nathan out.
I told you it wasn't that hard to pronounce, Dick.
So, he remembered us.
You will be most disappointed she has been left out.
But she wasn't there when Nathan...
Yes, but...
Not the time.
I'm sorry.
Apologize.
We've got to do something.
Yes, Anders. Needless to say, we need to act. Today. We lost thousands in the destruction of A.S.S. headquarters. The next shot could wipe out millions.
I've got numbers of ideas. To start with, we should...
How did you two survive?
Thank God for automated emergency beamers and your mother's quick reaction.
We rescued a small portion of the command staff before the whole complex came down. They're helping us communicate with the fleet, which is en route.
Our backup plan is to blow up the moon.
Why is that just the backup?
Well, for one thing, tides are dependent on
His part of the moon is heavily shielded.
We can't blast through the shields?
Not quickly. They are physical shields from a time before our current technology. They can withstand a lot of force.
Yes, and the shields have been raised. No one is getting in or out. Before we can stop Nathan Chestnut, he could take out countless lives.
So that's why it's up to you all.
Us?
Yes, you're to get up there and stop him.
We will.
Just the four of us?
You may make use of anyone else in your crews, but our recommendation is to keep this small.
Why not send in a tactical squad?
You had past dealings with Nathan, and Anders here is one of the few people that knows the territory. It makes you all the logical choice.
All right, it makes sense, but how do we even get in?
We don't know. This is the first thing we need to...
I know a way in. Past the shields. But not for our big weapons. For us.
Excellent. Now, we have a shuttle fitted with the new IT. A small group of you will go up there and take out Nathan and his group by any means necessary.
Should we just plant a bomb?
Only if you can guarantee it will kill every one of them, Dick. If even one is left alive.
I get it, Grace. Where's the shuttle?
Admiral Thomas will show you. And remember, if they know you're there before they can take them out or deactivate the laser...
Boom.
Shortly, in the bunker.
Dick.
I know, Grace. This is dangerous. I may not come back.
You're the luckiest bastard I've ever met. Of course you'll come back.
Yeah, but I recently visited Spaulding's widow. What if next time it's someone I truly care about?
You didn't care about your chief engineer?
Of course I did. I just mean that these people have become my closest friends. More than that, they're my family.
You'll bring them all home. Or die trying. It's what a good captain does. It's what you do.
You're right. I'd sacrifice myself for any one of them, but if I don't make it back,
I know. I love you too. Strongman declassified the files for me. I know what you're going up against.
Bah, a dozen or so Supermen, no biggie.
Dick.
This is my fault, Grace. I'll make it right.
It isn't your fault. I mean, it kind of is, but you couldn't have known.
I should have, though. I should have known it. However he got the technology, I should have foreseen it. We could have locked him up instead of putting him there, free.
Yes, well, Jenko knew he was there and obviously didn't keep the moon locked down enough, so...
So you're saying she got what she deserved?
What? Of course not. I just mean there's blame to go around. I should go with you.
No, Rita needs you.
You slept with her, didn't you?
Just over one weekend.
Mm-hmm. How was she? She looks like she'd be good.
Ugh, spectacular.
You are going to tell me every detail later.
Mm.
For now, I'd better get back to work.
I love you.
I love you too.
Elsewhere in the bunker.
Michelle, I'd prefer if you stayed back on this one.
You can't be serious.
You're not a trained tactician. I know your XO needs to go. He can take a security team without you.
Are you ordering me as acting head of the A.S.S. or are you asking as my mom?
The head of the A.S.S. doesn't micromanage operations.
These are my friends. I'm every bit as invested as they are. I can't let them all go and risk their necks and not do it myself.
Yes, Michelle, but I'm your mom. I have to ask if...
You know what I went through last year. I'm tough. I can handle it.
I've never doubted your toughness. But one could argue you've been through enough and it's someone else's turn.
We all went through it.
Not like you did. Not to mention, my granddaughter needs her mother.
I'm a captain in the A.S.S. Would you ask any other captain to stay behind just because they're a parent?
No.
Then I can't either.
Michelle.
Everly will be fine. Jay isn't going with us, so if the worst happens, she'll still have her dad.
Well, that's dark.
Maybe I'm dark now, but it helped me survive.
All right. We're all counting on you, Michelle.
Not Dick.
Are you still sore that I slept with him?
Yes! You knew who he was, what he was to me, and you did it anyway.
Honestly, you didn't seem to like him much.
I followed him all the way to Eastwood.
But you weren't romantically interested in him.
No, but that's not the point.
I really didn't think you'd mind.
I did mind. A lot.
Michelle. You're right. It was inexcusable. Look, whatever happens, please try to come home safely.
I won't let you down.
You never could.
And in yet another part of the bunker.
You don't need to go with them.
I do. They may need engineering know-how.
Well, let them take a different genius.
Lass, you know I must do this.
We're getting married tomorrow.
Aye, we are.
So that means you can't die.
I have no intention of doing so. I would feel safer with you on the Thrifty 2 during the mission, though.
Captains in the A.S.S. don't run.
But you don't have to work in the bloody bunker. You barely dodged the bullet, or laser. Being out at lunch at the time.
I'll be fine. This place is protected and Nathan Chestnut doesn't know about it.
Nathan Chestnut's the smartest man alive. He threatened the cities, but if he strikes again, I'm betting he goes for what's left of command first.
Well, it would take some time for him to drill down into the bunker.
Well, I don't doubt he would.
We both have jobs to do. I don't like yours and you don't like mine. But we can't ask the other one not to do their duty.
I guess that's marriage. I was almost out.
You still will be. After this, we'll live happily ever after, planet side.
Until another lunatic attacks again.
Well, if one does, we'll stop them. Just like we'll stop Nathan.
It'll be a dream, being here with you.
Are you sure you won't miss your friends too much?
We've been over this.
Yes, I know, but you're upset with them for never really asking about what you went through in that other lifetime and how it made you feel, and are you maybe just taking that out by leaving and will regret it later?
No, lass. I will never regret choosing you.
Well, if you're sure.
I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
In the shuttle.
No securities officers, hey?
You mean besides me?
Aye, Connie. Besides you.
There's only room in the shuttle for 8 of us, Colm, and each team member was chosen for a reason. Besides, we can all handle ourselves in a fight.
I guess so, Michelle.
I'm surprised you are coming, Colm.
Why is that, Mew?
Call me Mike. And you are going to leave us soon anyway.
Mike? I wasn't leaving. I was just making a choice.
One that involved leaving.
All right, people. Enough. Let's get our heads in the game. Here's the plan. First, we're going to...
Dick, did I miss where my mom put you in charge of this mission?
No, but I am the senior captain.
We are equals in rank. We should set the agenda together.
I already came up with a plan, Michelle.
Did you?
Yes.
A well-thought-out one?
No, but I...
Okay, I did already think this through. Well, Anders did, and together we worked out a strategy. So, how about you let me take a proposal, and then you can add your opinion.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
Anders is the on-the-ground expert. He knows this place better than anyone else, so he and I talked about this. Mike, give them the rundown.
Oh, I forgot his name was Mike.
Excuse me?
You are double him.
Thank you, New. Never mind. Proceed, Mike.
All right. Here's a map of the layout. Lieutenant Yanna is going to fly us in through an underground back door. It's a narrow passageway, but he assures me he can do it, which will save us a lot of time we'd have spent crawling through a tiny space in bulky environmental suits.
I got you, Anders. No worries.
Good. Once we get in, we'll be coming up in the main office of the amusement park, which is here. I'm guessing this is where Nathan is set up, so we'll immediately be in danger.
But we don't want to alert them to our presence, not yet, especially if the laser is not fired from the office.
Right. A small group of us should stay in that building, ready to burst into the control room should the need arise. We need another group to find and disable the laser, preferably before anyone notices we're there.
I reckon that'll be my job.
Actually, Colm, we also need to get the shield down. In case we fail with the laser, that gives the A.S.S. another route of attack, and Mike doesn't know how the shield works, so you're on that, and New and I will go with you.
Aye. Between the three of us, we ought to be able to handle any technical configuration quick enough, even a very old one.
While there are shield controls in the office, the main hardware is elsewhere, and the office can be overridden. Looking at the map, you'll need to go to this building here, a short distance away.
I have memorized the route.
Good, New. Now, since we don't know where the laser is, and I know the park better than anyone, I'll be looking for it. I should be able to sneak around without being seen, and notice anything that has changed.
My people are known for their stealth. I will accompany you, Mike.
Thank you, Meow Meow.
Call me Mike.
Okay.
And I'll go too. So that leaves Yanna and Norton to hold down the office, right?
Yep.
I won't let you down.
We won't let you down.
Right. We.
Good plan, Michelle. Mike?
Thank you, Dick.
Dick, that was weird.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't apologize, Mike. You did well.
Thank you, Captain.
We're approaching the moon now.
That was quick.
It's just the moon, Lieutenant Norton. Where's that tunnel entrance, Mike?
I'm putting in the coordinates now.
Whew! That is small.
Problem, Yanna?
Oh, no, I can handle it. Just saying you should all be really impressed with my skills.
Noted and so impressed.
Since the terrorists in question are enhanced human beings, please set your laser pistols to their highest stun setting. If that doesn't knock them out, be ready to switch to kill.
I would prefer not to kill anyone, even if they have murdered Admiral Jenko and many others.
As would I knew, but these are superhumans. Our kill settings may only stun them. Either way, we need them off the board until this is over.
What do we do with Nathan's group once we secure the moon?
We'll worry about that when it happens, New. Everyone ready?
Affirmative.
Aye, sir.
Yes, sir.
We're landing now.
All right, team, let's get to... Sorry, sir.
All right, team, let's get to work.
In the control room on the moon.
Did you hear that, Scott?
Hear what?
The banging sound.
I didn't hear anything, Lars.
Oh, I swear I heard something.
Then go check it out.
Okay. Come on.
I'm not going anywhere.
We have to go too. I'm not going by myself.
Why not?
I mean, what if it's something dangerous?
Look at your board. The shield is still up.
Well, yeah, but
and
that
look
doesn't...
out the window, Lars. You can see the shield.
I know that, Scott, but still...
If you heard anything, and I doubt you did, it was just one of us.
But there are only 5 people on the moon, Scott. Nathan and Mesty are busy elsewhere, and Karen is asleep so she can pull night duty later. So it couldn't have been one of us.
Then it was the rats. There are a lot more than 5 of them.
All right, you're probably right. It's just rats.
Of course I'm right, Lars. You're just jumpy. You're always jumpy.
I am not always jumpy.
You have been since we arrived here.
No, only since the coaster incident.
That was years ago. Get over it.
Well, you just don't get over watching most of your friends die on a roller coaster, Scott.
Yeah, well, you don't have much choice, do you?
I guess not.
I'm restless here. I'm gonna go make a pot of coffee. You want me to bring you back a cup?
Sure. Decaf.
I'm not making freaking decaf. Laws? That defeats the whole purpose.
Well, you think caffeine is gonna make me any less jumpy?
Fine. 2 pots. I'll be back in 10. Call me on the walkie if we hear from Earth.
All right, you'll be my first call, Scott.
Outside the control room, spying through a crack in the wall, Lieutenant Norton beckons Yanna to follow her back to the shuttle where they can speak in private. Once there...
All right, I'm going in.
We were told to wait here, Norton. Bad enough we were up spying on them.
But we can take over the controls and end this, Yanna.
If we jump them and fail, they'll fire the laser again. Not worth the risk.
You heard them. There's only 5 on the whole moon.
They also heard us come in the first time.
I know. That's why I brought you back to the shuttle to talk. Super hearing, remember?
Yeah. So why do you think you can just go in?
There's only one person in the control room right now. I rush in, stun him with my laser pistol, then creep to the kitchen and do the same to the other.
The first one will probably hear your laser pistol and be warned.
Good point. You take that one and we'll coordinate our attack.
No way. We were told to sit tight and only act if we have to. That's what I'm doing.
But there's only 2 of them, and we can take them out now, leaving only 3 more for the rest of them to deal with.
Yeah, but if the laser pistol doesn't stun them...
It will. Come on. We've got to do this. There won't be a better opportunity.
How do we make sure to shoot at them at the same time?
Look at your watch. 2 minutes from now, fire.
We shouldn't be doing this.
Come on, let's go.
Fine.
The 2 creep to the control room and kitchen, respectively, sighting their targets without being seen at the designated time.
Oh! We did it. My target is out.
So's mine.
Let's drag them back to the shuttle and secure them.
Oh, mine's heavy. I'm gonna need help.
Fine, I'll help you with yours first. But we got to hurry. We don't know how long they'll stay asleep. And we need to secure them and set up a defensive perimeter before we shut the power down, or we could be overrun.
Kahkay, Meow Meow, and Anders make their way across the decaying amusement park.
Now stick close to me and watch your step.
This place is horrible. You really grew up here, Mike?
I sure did.
Okay, hold on. What's your beef, Mickey Mantle?
I had just settled on Mike as being my first name, and now I have to share it.
You knew what my name was, Meow Meow?
Yes, but I was not thinking of you at the time. What is your middle name? Perhaps you could go by that instead.
Maybe you could.
Why would I go by your middle name?
I meant go by your own middle name. I've been Mike all my life, and you just adopted it.
I do not have a middle name.
Well, then I guess we'll just have to share.
I want my own middle name.
Jeez, maybe you are evil.
I am not evil.
I've tried to be nice about
Would you
this.
two kindly knock it off? We're on a dangerous mission here.
Right. Sorry, sir.
I am more sorry.
I love you, Milk Dud. I really do, but you can be a bit whiny sometimes. Mike had the name first. Either share it or change yours. End of conversation. Hear me?
All right, I will share the name. It's not like we're even on the same starship anymore anyway.
That's the spirit. Now, are we almost to the laser?
Not yet, but I'm pretty sure I know where it is now. That protrusion over there wasn't here before.
How do you think he got such a thing anyway? I thought anything valuable had been picked over.
Yes, sir, but...
But what?
Well, there were plenty of underground storage rooms that were hard to get to, some even secret.
I did not see those when I scanned the moon.
The old material they're built out of probably disguised them from the sensors. They had all sorts of equipment in them for rides, games, infrastructure, you name it. I suppose an intellect like Nathan's could not only have found these secret rooms, but enough parts in them to cobble something together.
And you didn't mention that before?
Never occurred to me as a possibility until after he'd done it. And I don't remember seeing anything there that could make a giant laser.
Yes, well, Nathan is a super genius.
If the rooms are secret, how do you know about them?
I played in a few. Sort of how I taught myself technology from what I found. Not like we had much here.
Why would your parents want to raise you in an abandoned theme park, Anders?
It wasn't totally abandoned back then. We still got some visitors. When I was 15, it closed for good, and we had to relocate to Earth. This was all I ever knew, so it was a pretty big adjustment.
Sounds like you had to be pretty resourceful.
I guess so. But it was the park closing down that made me want to join the A.S.S.
How so?
I just realized there was a lot more out there than what I'd known. And once I realized that, I wanted to see as much of it as possible.
That is laudable.
Thanks, Mike. The crew of a Starship is also like the staff was here. A big extended family, trapped together whether they want to be or not. Sure, they can be dysfunctional at times, but in the end, they always have your back.
Have you kept in touch with many of them from here, or?
No. Well, I tried to at first, but like I said, we didn't have much technology. Most found similar circumstances after they left. Joined other parks or traveling fairs. I hear from some of them occasionally, but...
That sounds most difficult.
It is.
Oh, you two are brothers.
We are
I guess
not.
we are.
Sounds like brothers to me, and I'm your zaddy.
Zaddy?
Yes, I heard it from Tokaladie. So, are we almost there yet?
Yes, sir. Just a bit further, I assume.
Great. So...
Dick?
Shh. Behind here.
What is it?
That's, what's her name? She was on our crew back on the Thrifty, right?
Oh, yes, Lieutenant Mesty.
What's she doing here?
She stayed with Nathan, remember?
No, I don't.
Then why are we hiding?
Oh, I slept with her once and it didn't end well, or no, maybe that was someone else. I don't remember.
Well, she was in love with Nathan and stayed behind here.
Yes, right. I should go on after her then. You two continue on for the laser.
Aye, sir. We'll take it out.
What if this is a trap? Are you sure it's a good idea to follow her?
No, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Good luck, Dick.
Thanks, Michelangelo.
At the shield controls.
Here we are, lasses. Let's get to work.
Is it not odd that these controls are unguarded?
Maybe they don't have enough personnel.
There were 14 living people left on the moon. Even taking into account normal human mortality and accidental deaths, there should be at least 12 still alive.
Well, I say we don't worry about it too much, and just do what we've come here to do.
So that you can leave us as quickly as possible, Dad?
What new? No, so that we can stop this madman and get home safely.
Yes, that is what we are doing. And then you can get married.
I intend to.
I'm looking forward to the wedding, but I think
After
this might
which
not
you
be...
will leave the crew of the Thrifty Too Fast, Too Furious.
I will be doing that, too. You sound upset about it. Is that why
Let us get back to work.
All right.
It will be good to do one last task with you.
We're going to see each other again now. We'll talk all the time.
On video call.
Yes?
That is not the same.
No, but people grow and move on.
I know. Mom already left, and now you are leaving too.
I didn't leave, New. I was promoted.
And Dad is taking a job on Earth. I am left on the Thrifty too without either of you.
You don't need us anymore, New.
No, I do not. But that does not mean that I do not want you.
And I'll always want you, lass.
Even if you and Bobby have a baby?
Of course! Okay, you were my first.
New, is that what this is about? You're worried about being replaced?
Yes. You have not had time for me lately, Mom.
Becoming captain and raising a newborn is a lot of work. I'm sorry I haven't called more. I'll do better.
Please do.
But I did ask you to come to the Turo with me. You chose to stay on the Thrifty.
Yes, I did. Perhaps I made the wrong choice.
Well, you can transfer if you want.
But then I would have to leave Mike and Dick and the rest of my family, as Dad is doing.
Yeah. All children leave their parents eventually. That's part of growing up.
I am not leaving you. You are leaving me.
I am. But I'll always be here for you if you need me.
Me too, New. We love you.
I love both of you.
Look, I know better than anyone. Life contains loss. But things have a way of coming back around from time to time. I may be leaving for now, but I'll always be in your life. long as I'm breathing.
Whatever you decide to do, we support you. But we're going to make our own decisions, and you're going to too. You can't blame us for what you decide.
You are right. I have been unfair.
Nah, class. You've just been emotional. That's understandable, especially during a time of such upheaval.
Yes, it is very understandable.
Now, can we get this bloody shield down and go home?
Absolutely.
Well, glad to see you're smiling now, New.
Of course I am. I am working with my parents. Oh, and I should tell you, I have come up with a new last name. Tokaladie.
Tokaladie? That sounds
It's
a bit...
lovely, New. Just lovely.
Yes, we are very proud of you.
Thank you. I am pleased that you both like it.
Well, it came from you. How could we not?
At the laser.
All right, we're here.
I can see that, Mike. But where are they?
Maybe they're somewhere else in the park. Back at the command center, or probably
Right
walking
behind you.
Nathan.
Yes, Meow Meow. The evil one.
Hey! He is not evil.
You called me evil only a few minutes ago.
I didn't mean it
Well,
that
I
way.
can see that Earth gave in to one of my demands, but Meow Meow's body is still most unfortunately attached to his skull. Are all members of the A.S.S. as ineffectual as you two?
Hands up! We have laser pistols.
I have something far more deadly. I constructed it myself. What do you think? It sprays a large amount of shrapnel when deployed. If you should fire on me, I will undoubtedly fire on you at the same time, given my superior reflexes. But I will awaken mere minutes later, while the two of you will be very much deceased.
Hold your fire, Mike.
Wise, Meow Meow. Surprising. For all your many faults, I admit I do not know how you got into my fortified compound without my notice. That is a most impressive feat. Who is your friend, Evil One? Mike, you said?
You don't remember me, Nathan?
On a first-name basis, are we? I do not remember you, and I never forget a face.
Yes, Anders's face is not very memorable.
I caught you trying to escape the Thrifty years ago. You knocked me out, punched me right in the nose, broke it actually.
That does not ring a bell.
Well, I remember you, and you're not going to get away with this.
Oh, I believe I am. Especially if you represent the best your pathetic fleet could muster. Tell me, how many others accompanied you here?
0.
Do not lie to me, Meow Meow. It's as useless as it is annoying.
I am not.
Oh, you are. Ah, well, I have things to do. Let us get on with this. Both of you, drop your weapons and kick them over to me at once.
We will never
Do as
listen
he
to...
says, Mike.
Good. Now walk.
Where are we going?
For a little ride.
In the House of Mirrors.
I know she ducked in.
Where did she go?
Captain Kahkay, how nice to see you again.
Messy.
Mesty. Erma Mesty. Did you even remember that much? Or did Meow Meow have to tell you?
I remembered.
Liar. But then you never cared much for your conquests.
Ha! I knew I slept with you.
No, you didn't. But you tried to. I stopped you at third base.
Your loss. Where are you anyway?
Keep looking, Captain. I'm sure you'll find me eventually.
So, it's games you want to play, eh, Mitty? I saw a row of them outside. Shall we shoot some ducks? Knock over some pins?
No, Captain Kahkay. You're the game player with our lives.
I gave you a chance here, a home.
Ha! A home? This place?
You could have made it work.
You know most of our group died the first month we were here.
No, I didn't know that.
Of course not. You never bothered to check in. Just dumped us and ran. Of course, that's your MO, treating people like they are disposable.
What happened?
One of the rides in the park is fatal. Did you know that?
Obviously not.
When we first got here, we built things. But we had to let off some steam too. And there were so many ways to do it. A bunch of our followers got onto a coaster. Nathan and I didn't go in the first round. Wanted to reward the troops and all that. We realized too late the track only went one way. Doesn't circle back. We found them at the end. It was a mess. Broken bodies, twisted in unholy ways. Some were still alive, but eventually, after much suffering, they too succumbed to their injuries.
I have no idea why someone would build a ride like that.
Well, they did, and they hurt people Nathan loved. Just because you don't care about anyone that deeply doesn't...
That's terrible, Musty. Really, it is. And I feel for him. But do you really think destroying cities, killing millions is justified?
Of course I do. Mankind isn't worthy of the name anymore. They've grown soft and stupid. Nathan is neither. He can lead the planet to a better way, a stronger way.
Strength isn't everything.
Spoken like a true weakling.
Come on, Masty, let's stop playing. Come out and let's talk.
No, Captain. I don't think I will. You have a laser pistol and I'm unarmed. And unlike Nathan, I do not have superior strength and speed.
That's okay. I don't want to fight you.
Fight or not, you are going to die. As will anyone else dumb enough to have followed you here.
You're not a killer, Misty. You were an A.S.S. officer.
That seems like so long ago.
It's not too late. You can come back.
Stop lying, Captain. Of course it's too late. But even if it wasn't, I would never go back. Not after living with Nathan and seeing what a true man should be.
I could show you a true man. Ha! Heard of my prowess? Surely. Weren't you ever curious?
Not especially. I shut you down, remember?
And doesn't it haunt you every night?
Nope, I'm good.
Well then, ha! Got you.
Kahkay had been quietly stalking her, keeping her talking all the while, and finally, he arrives at the real Mesty and grabs her by the arm.
How?
Because I am smart, Mesty, and good. And your Nathan stands no chance against me and my crew.
He will destroy you.
We'll see.
Nathan takes Anders and Meow Meow to the platform of a roller coaster.
A ride? You want us to go on a ride?
The euthanasia coaster.
Ah, so you know it then?
Yes.
Why ever would someone build such a twisted, brutal contraption?
It wasn't brutal. It was merciful. Those who were already dying, people with fatal, incurable diseases. This let them go out with dignity and joy, on their own terms.
Ah, and you couldn't even put up a sign warning a person of that?
There was a sign. Several. I don't know where they are now. Looters must have taken them. They were a popular target.
Well, this coaster cost me my people, my loyal subjects. Ripped them from my bosom and tore them apart in the ugliest of ways. So it seems fitting it should perform the same function for those valued by Dick Kahkay, does it not?
You intend us to ride this contraption?
Yes, Meow Meow. Strap yourselves in tightly. You are most lucky. The rest of your compatriots will have the chance to see your broken, mangled bodies before they follow your example. But you get to perish in relative, ignorant bliss.
Don't get in, Meow Meow!
You will follow my orders, or I will shoot you dead. And I assure you, this coaster is the more merciful way to perish.
Sounds like we'll be dead either way.
Let's get in.
What?
That's the spirit, Meow Meow. Spoken like the truly evil being I know you to be. Give up yourself and your friend like a feckless coward? By all means, climb aboard.
Why, Meow Meow?
Nathan is correct. We will be dead either way, and as this coaster was designed for euthanasia, it is likely to be far more pleasant than bleeding out from numerous shrapnel wounds.
But still, we shouldn't
That is an order, Lieutenant Anders. Get in.
And to think I imagined I was going to have to do something barbaric to get you to comply. Thank you for being reasonable, Meow Meow.
You are welcome. Come, Mike.
I don't...
I am ready.
I'm not getting in that thing!
You have no choice!
Nathan puts down his weapon and physically forces Anders into the car, belching him in. Meow Meow tries to use the opportunity to climb out, having only faked his own seat lock. But Nathan overpowers him, too. securing both officers in the seat.
Well, that was easy enough. Enjoy the ride, gentlemen. I shall see you at the bottom.
Meow meow, why?
We could not escape him. We had no choice.
But this coaster is going to kill us.
I assumed you would know how to get free.
I never went anywhere near this ride!
Well, that is most unfortunate. It seems we might actually die.
I can't believe you offered for...
Huh? I was wrong. We have stopped. Perhaps we will not die after all.
Back in the shuttle.
I finally managed to get the power shut off to the entire park.
Not a moment too soon. They're waking up.
What happened?
You are prisoners of the A.S.S.
Scott, wake up!
Huh? Yeah.
They took us prisoners.
Who did?
Well, I told you I heard something. Are you all right, Scott?
I'm fine, Lars. What are you going to do with us?
You and your friends will stand trial on Earth once this is over.
Lady, once this is over, there won't be an Earth to stand trial on.
What do you mean?
You underestimate Nathan. He will decimate them all.
Even if they give in to his demands?
Are they really going to give in to his demands?
No, of course not.
Nor did he expect them to. He'll raise all the major cities, even if they end up delivering. Then he'll rule over what's left.
He's evil.
No, you're evil. Stranding us on this damn moon with deadly amusement park rides.
Deadly rides?
Yeah. Why do you think there are so few of us left?
Though, plenty of us to stop whatever few of you snuck in.
Does it look like you're in any position to stop us?
No, but she is.
Norton and Yanna spin around to see Karen, the superhuman who had been sleeping. Armed with a large projectile weapon, she doesn't have room to fire in the shuttle. She swings the blunt end at the ASSers. It connects with Yanna's gray, bony head. He slumps to the floor, unconscious. Norton tries to raise her laser pistol, but Karen attacks too quickly. While Norton is highly skilled in combat, Karen is stronger, faster, and smarter. It doesn't take her long to subdue Norton, too.
About time, Karen.
Hey, you want me to leave you two clowns tied up?
No! Please untie us!
You sure? Him? I don't know.
I've got to report into Nathan immediately. He has to know we've been invaded.
Yeah, I've already done that. I'm not an idiot. Give me a minute and I'll get you free.
What do we do with these two?
Oh, I could just toss them into space.
It sounds good to me, but we can't beam her through the shield.
Wait, Nathan may have other plans. Hostages in a shuttle? He'll be pleased.
Maybe we should fly the shuttle over to it.
How do you suggest we get it out of this basement, Karen?
I don't know, Scott. Let's fly it right through the walls.
Doesn't seem like the best idea until we have a better handle on things. Let's just call Nathan and see what he wants to do.
Sure, lapdog, whatever you say. But first, use the shuttle's beamer to send me the shield controls. We don't know how many more of them there are, and if that goes down, we're screwed.
Right.
At the shield.
Well, Colm, seems like the job is done for us.
Turning off the power may stop the laser, but it doesn't help lower the shields, lass.
Can you get it down without electricity?
Aye, Michelle. We only need power to put the shields up. They should slide right down as soon as I finish this.
Just before the power went off, someone turned on that roller coaster.
It seems an inopportune time to go for a ride.
No kidding.
Up there.
Nothing is happening.
I don't understand. It should be coming down.
Get away from the controls.
Who are you?
Oh, my name's Karen. That's not important. What is? But what is important is that I have this massive shrapnel gun. And if you even try to take out your laser pistols, you will all die. Slowly. And painfully.
That does not sound pleasant.
No, it doesn't.
All right, lass. Calm down. We'll cooperate.
Yes, we will. But first, I must go to the bathroom.
New begins walking away from Foley and Tokaladie in the direction of the public park restroom.
Stop where you are!
I would, but then I would soil my garments.
I'm not kidding! I will shoot you if you don't stop walking!
Do what you must. I really must use the facilities.
I'm warning you.
New suddenly turns and rushes Karen.
How the hell?
The Superwoman fires and New is hit with shrapnel, but she keeps running, tackling Karen and knocking her unconscious with a well-placed punch.
New! I am fine.
You aren't, lass. You've been punctured in 24 places.
Yes, but my most vital systems are deep within my internal cavities. You can fix my skin later.
Benefits of being an android.
Dad?
Thanks for moving away from us before rushing her.
I obviously could not risk the two of you, but you seem to
You're all right, Colm. It's only one piece. It's in a bad spot, but I can bandage it.
Aye, it's just a flesh wound. Anyway, I think I know what I did wrong. It'll just take me a little while longer to lower the shield.
You must let us help you first.
There. That should stop the bleeding.
All right. I need some additional hands if we're going to make this work. Let's get moving.
At the giant frickin' laser, Superman Scott looks over at the equipment and calls his boss on a walkie-talkie.
Boss, no one's touched the laser.
Good. Fire it.
Sir?
They have broken the terms I set forth. Aim it at A.S.S. command.
It will take 6 or 7 minutes for the laser to burn all the way down to the bunker.
Yes, but burn it will. Thus my Cretans will pay for their insolence and be an example for the rest of their kind. They will rue their choices to cross me.
Sir,
They will rue it!
Aye, sir.
Darn it!
What? The laser's firing?
It's not that. I'll be along shortly. I have one thing to finish first.
Moments ago, on the coaster.
Have you picked the lock with your claw yet, Mike?
If I had, we would be free, would we not?
I guess so. You banked on a lot thinking I could get us out.
Well, that was not my only reason for complying. This coaster is very large, and it will not go unobserved that it has been engaged. Now, everyone in the park knows exactly where Nathan is.
At the cost of our lives?
Perhaps, perhaps not. We still aren't moving, or the power is still off, so...
The power's back on!
Obviously. However, we do not seem to be moving, so...
There are separate circuits for this ride. Maybe they didn't reset with the rest of it.
My guess is, it will only be a matter of time before it does. Oh, I believe I have figured out how these locks work.
Great, because Nathan's climbing up here right now!
Then I must hurry. Ah, I am free.
He's getting closer!
I do not have time to pick both of our locks.
Then go!
No, I am not going to leave you.
You have to! He's almost here!
The Superman has climbed up the track to their coaster.
Neither of you are going anywhere, except over the top. My vengeance will not escape me.
Nathan climbs over the back seats, making his way towards the front of the car.
The ride is restarted!
Wait, Nathan! We can all get off and climb down.
That is not an acceptable option. I will not allow you to continue drawing breath.
Nathan reaches the front and lunges for Meow Meow. The science officer dodges. Nathan grabs for him again, hanging onto the car with one hand while Meow Meow continues to evade him. Anders remains helplessly buckled into the car, rising closely towards the top of the hill.
You are not making this easy, evil one.
I am not trying to.
None of Dick Kahkay's disciples will avoid their fate. I will hunt you to the very ends of the earth. You will perish first, vile creature, and then... Ah!
With Meow Meow the focus of Nathan's attention, the Superman had forgotten about Anders until Tokaladie's XO slammed the Superman in the testicles.
You will pay dearly!
Not being noticed all the time has its benefits.
I notice you now.
Oh! God again!
Oh!
Get away from him!
I don't think I will.
Nathan grabs Anders and yanks him bodily from the car, hurting the man as he is pulled free from the still-locked seatbelt.
Let him go.
Oh, I intend to.
Nathan tosses Anders off the track. Desperately, Anders reaches out and grabs hold of a support beam dangling from the side of the track, the moving car quickly leaving him behind.
Wait! Tell Dick and you that I love them. Goodbye.
I will be back for you momentarily, forgettable one. But first, Meow Meow, you will perish at my hands.
You may try.
Yeah. Meow Meow leaps and kicks Nathan with both legs, knocking the Superman down several cars.
Meow Meow! The support pole!
Meow Meow eyes the pole above him, knowing he will need to time this carefully.
You may try to escape, but you can never elude my grasp. Each and every one of your wretched command staff will pay dearly for the woes ye have wrought upon me.
The odds are rather against you at the moment.
Nathan slowly climbs up, car by car, moving closer to Meow Meow, who begins to get nervous as he calculates and recalculates his last-minute escape.
You could run across the last windswept valley of the barren plain, across the bottomless gorge, and over the raging rapids. But I will follow you with all the fury of the devil himself, until I catch ye!
Meow Meow leaps for the pole at the top of the hill, but Nathan grabs him by the leg, pulling him back and slamming him roughly onto his seat. He straps Meow Meow into the harness.
No man can escape their destiny.
I am not a man.
Nathan turns to leap, but Meow Meow has managed to catch the Superman's leg between his own. Digging in with his claws, Meow Meow holds Nathan tight as the car goes over the top of the hill.
Meow Meow!
Anders quickly loses sight of the combatants.
No!
Shortly back at the laser platform, Scott talks to his walkie-talkie.
Boss, it's been 5 minutes, but we haven't broken through yet. It's not too late to turn it off. Give them a final warning. Boss?
Don't move or I shoot her.
Sure. Yeah, don't shoot. I'm not moving.
Good. Now turn off the laser.
I don't know how.
You're lying.
He isn't. None of us know how to operate it aside from Nathan.
Do I look like I was born yesterday?
Well, honestly, kind of. I mean, you aren't the smartest fork in the drawer.
Oh, come on, Mitty. I'm Captain of a Starship.
Yeah, but not a good one.
Take that back.
I'm just saying.
Distracted by Mesty as she intended, Kahkay almost doesn't notice Scott rush him. But just in time, he manages to get a shot off and stun the Superman.
Scott! How did you stun him?
I have my weapon set to kill. I'm not stupid, despite what you may think. You'll be fine in a little while. Now, turn off this thing or I shoot you too, and I doubt your body will survive a kill shot.
I won't! Nathan!
Nathan staggers in. He is covered in blood, likely with several bones broken, and dragging one leg behind him. It's clear he's been through something traumatic.
Hello, darling. I will save you from this.
I know you will.
Are you all right, man? You look awful.
You are a coward, Kahkay, hiding behind a hostage. Face me and fight for your very life.
It doesn't exactly seem like it would be a fair fight.
Mesty suddenly shoves against Kahkay with all her might, sending him stumbling into Nathan.
At last, my enemy, we meet in battle again for the final time.
Nathan gets his hands on Kahkay's throat, and the captain struggles mightily. Nathan is weakened, but far from dead.
I don't understand. Why do you hate me so much?
You marooned me in this hellscape. Everything from me that I hold dear. Now I will rip you apart with Satan's fury and make you suffer as I have suffered.
Scott, wake up!
Won't get away with this.
You are powerless to stop me. My moment of triumph is at hand.
You may kill me, but my people will stop you.
I spit at thee. They are as inconsequential as you are, Kahkay. They are slime beneath my boot, to be grounded to the dirt, and to rise no more. See here! Your own precious A.S.S. Seconds left. The laser is drilling deep into the ground, and no one will be safe from my fury.
Grace.
There will be no grace for you, Kahkay. Your final curtain is at hand. Breathe your last and look down.
Michael Anders runs in, firing his laser pistol at Nathan Chestnut, who falls heavily on top of Dick Kahkay.
Nathan, no!
Anders turns and fires again at Erma Mesty, who crumples. Anders rushes to drag Nathan off of Kahkay.
Captain! Captain Kahkay! Are you all right?
Thanks. Turn off the laser.
Right!
Shortly, near the euthanasia coaster.
The shield's down!
I knew Foley could do it.
Mike, your nose. And Dick, are you all right?
You should see the other guy. But yeah, Michelle, thanks to Anders here, I am. Chief, are you?
I'll live. Nathan Chestnut?
Dead. As is Mesty. We have one of his followers secured by the laser.
Where's Meow Meow?
I'm so sorry, New.
Where is he?
Anders doesn't say anything, but New follows his gaze towards the end of the coaster. Without a word, she begins sprinting for the end of the track.
New, wait!
The others can't match New's pace, and she leaves them behind. It takes her only seconds to reach the end of the track.
No! No!
Mew Mew's body is badly mangled, his bones, weaker than a human's, having snapped in dozens of places. His corpse is twisted, his tongue hanging out, and it is very clear that he is lifeless.
I'm so sorry.
That evening, in the A.S.S. bunker on Earth.
We'll give him a burial with full honors, of course.
Of course.
Michelle, I'm so glad you're all right. And I'm sorry about Meow Meow.
I know, Mom. What will happen to Nathan's followers?
Indefinite detention with a focus on rehabilitation.
Really? You're not just going to lock them up and throw away the key?
That's not what we do.
Yeah, not usually, but with what they did, I would think.
With what they did.
And Mike?
Anders did what he had to do. He won't face charges. Are you going to be with friends tonight?
Yes. Dick has organized a wake on the Thrifty, too. You can come if you want.
I didn't really know him, and there's so much to do here. Thank goodness you stopped Nathan before he could do any more damage. Before the laser...
Yeah.
You saved my life. I don't know what I can say to...
There's nothing to say, Mom.
Tokaladie begins walking out. Then she suddenly turns and wraps her arms tightly around her mother. Strongman is startled for a second, then returns the hug as the tears begin to fall from her daughter's eyes.
Me too, honey. Me too.
In the lounge on the Thrifty, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Ray!
Hey, buddy! I was only a couple of systems over and... Well, I came as soon as I heard.
Thanks for being here.
Of course.
Foley receives a call on his tablet.
Doctor Who, you're on your way.
When Nathan made demand for whose head, who left, just in case.
I'm glad.
Who wishes could be there?
How far out are you?
40 minutes.
Oh, good. It'll be nice to see you.
Who dressed your wounds?
Doc Tunra. Our physician lost his wife in the attack on command and took a leave of absence, so Tunra beamered over with the Toro to assist with the wounded.
Who sorry? Tunra quack.
Aye, she is.
Who will fix when arrive?
No hurry. I'm not dying anytime soon.
Mew Mew, died as Oshucks did.
What do you mean?
He was XO.
Oh, yeah. I guess he was.
Teak uncomfortable feels.
It's okay, Teak.
Know him well, Teak did not, Bobbi.
But being here shows your support. Our friends need that.
Support, offer, I gladly will.
I know. That's why I brought you. You're a good one to have around in a bad situation.
Thanks muchly, Captain Luna.
I have to admit, the way you tricked Lars into untying you, and then how
You weren't so bad yourself, Yanna. You're good under pressure.
Thanks, Norton. A high compliment coming from you.
Meow Meow really wasn't evil at all.
Yeah, I never said he was.
I should have...
I'm sure he knew you cared.
I didn't care. But I did respect him. Eventually. Maybe a little too late.
Mish, how'd it go with your mom?
Good. Really good. Where's Everly?
Dick let us have the guest quarters on board for the night. She's right below us. And look, I've got the monitor right here.
She's sleeping so peacefully.
I know I already told you this, but I'm glad you're safe.
Me too, Jay. Me too. Wait, what is Ensign Bueller doing here?
Bueller and Meow Meow were friends.
They were?
Yes.
I didn't realize.
Well, no matter how well you know a person, there's sides that you don't see.
I guess that's true.
Ensign Bernard, I'm glad you can make it.
Of course, after what you said. But are you all right?
Oh, I will be. You should see the other guy.
You beat up the Superman?
What? Oh no, he was badly hurt before the fight, and he still nearly choked me to death. But he's dead, and I'm not. So really, who had the last laugh?
Oh, shouldn't you be in the hospital?
Yeah, but Dr. Tuner's down there right now, and this is what counts as her best.
You could beam her down to the surface. It won't take her.
Later. Right now, I need to be here.
I'm very sorry about Commander Meow Meow, sir.
Me too, Ensign. Me too.
Where's New?
In her apartment, I suspect, or his.
Well, I should go and see if she needs anything.
Give her space. Just be here. If she comes, she'll need you.
Yes, sir.
Who's just a bit out? She'll be here soon.
Good. I can't believe Meow Meow.
I know, lass.
But he... God, we went through so much together.
Aye, we did. As well. He was a good man. Lizard chicken being. He wouldn't want to be called a man.
No, he would not. Is all this giving you second thoughts about leaving them, Colm?
Not a one, Bobbi.
Are you sure? Because I'll understand if you
You're
want
going to have to try a lot harder to get rid of me than that, lass.
I don't want to get rid of you.
Good.
But I think about how you almost...
I'm fine, Bobbi. Or I will be when Who gets here. But I'm right enough for the moment.
With everything that happened, maybe tomorrow isn't the best time to get married.
Agreed. Everyone will be planet-side for a couple of weeks. We should definitely postpone until after the funeral.
Obviously. But we're still doing this. You're mine, Mr. Foley.
Glad to be had, lass.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
You know what? Meow Meow had a special gift for New Maid right here on Earth, and I was keeping it until they arrived for the wedding. I should beam her down and grab it.
There'll be plenty of time for that later.
It's a small statue of him, and it says a few phrases that he recorded. It might cheer everyone up a bit to see it.
Well, that it might, but I don't...
I'll be quick, I promise.
All right, lass. Hurry back.
Captain!
Call me Dick.
Dick. I shouldn't have murdered them.
You didn't know the laser would kill Nathan, weakened as he was.
But, Mesty...
You acted fast. You did what you had to do.
I guess so.
Without you, Mike, I'd be dead. That's not something I'm going to forget. Thank you.
I just wish I could have done
we
more.
We can never do it all, Mike. You did your best, and you have to tell yourself it was enough because it was.
But I didn't do everything.
You always
that I
have a but I didn't, but I could have, but that doesn't mean you failed. It just means that you're human.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dick.
You're a fine man, Mike. I'm lucky to know you. I'm sorry, but if you'll excuse me?
Of course.
Grace, you made it.
Wouldn't miss it.
She hugs him tightly, and he releases some of his tension in her arms. Slowly they pull apart, though Grace keeps a hand on him.
I'm so sorry.
Didn't really know Meow Meow, did you?
Not much, but he was your best friend.
Yeah, he was.
Are you okay?
No, I'm really not.
Look around. The rest of these people, they owe you their lives several times over. We all do.
And I owe them mine.
Are you going to make a speech?
Do you think I should?
You're in charge, aren't you? As you always like to say.
Right. Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for being here. His closest friends and the loved ones of his closest friends. It means a lot. Meow Meow was... God, how do I sum him up? I disliked him for so long, but for all the wrong reasons. Yes, he could be a bit of a whiny bitch, but...
New enters. Her skin covered in bandages where she's been patched up.
But he was also one of the most compassionate individuals I've ever met. There was never anyone more loyal or true to his friends.
Hear, hear.
Meow Meow strove to be what we all strive to be, but his journey was rougher than most. Growing up on a planet where he was the outsider. We were all outsiders, and we found each other. I remember when he first came on board, I thought he was evil. I just couldn't have been more wrong. In fact, of all the souls I've encountered in my travels, his was the most not evil.
Kahkay turns his face away from the crowd, tears starting to fall. Grace gently rubs his back. He takes a deep breath and pulls himself together, knowing he needs to say something else. Anything else.
I will miss him so very much, as I'm sure you all will. So let us raise a glass to Meow Meow.
To Meow Meow.
New heads straight for Kahkay as he finishes.
He would have appreciated that, Dick.
Words don't do him justice.
No, they do not.
New, whatever I can do for you,
I appreciate that, Dick. But I think I formally request a leave of absence.
Of course. Of course. Take as long as you need. We'll be waiting for you when you get back.
Thank you, Dick. But I don't think that No. Not you. Go away.
Hello to you too, New. Sorry about Meow Meow.
Leave now.
See, this isn't the time.
Oh, it most definitely is. It is the time. I'm your new XO, reporting for duty.
This isn't funny, Z.
Funny? No. I'm completely serious. You have an opening and I'm filling it.
You're not qualified.
Oh, Gracie girl. No one's talking to you, are they?
I don't care.
Z, what did you do with Grace?
Oh, she's fine. I just sent her back to A.S.S. command.
Oh, you better not have hurt one hair on her.
I said I didn't. Jeez, drop it. No one wants to talk about her.
See, I know you've been speaking to all my officers about joining this crew, but that is never going to happen.
Why not? I'd be a great XO. You'd never find one more loyal.
Meow Meow was.
Z, it's time to go.
Yeah, lass, I suggest you leave.
Should I escort her from the brig?
Stand down, Norton.
Ha! As if she could.
Z, get out.
Dick, is that what you really want?
Yes, it is.
Are you sure? Because...
No, Z, that's final. You know, you really picked the worst time here. Can't you see we're all grieving? And then you come in with your bullshit and...
This is not bullshit. I am fully serious about being your XO.
Well, that's never gonna happen! Not in a million fucking bajillion years! Even if you went through the academy, even if you actually did the work, I would not ever give you permission to set foot on my ship, let alone serve on it. You are the last person I would ever want as XO.
That's your final answer?
Yes!
And there's nothing I can do to change your mind?
No, nothing!
Fine.
Alright, what the hell?
Look out the window at the stars.
Oh, it bloody can't be.
I don't even recognize.
Near not Earth, are we?
Come on deck to Captain Kahkay.
This will not stand.
She's right, Z. Z, take us back. Z.
Where are we?
Next to the Mutara Nebula.
But that's
57.653 years from Earth. Approximately.
Come on deck to Kahkay.
Kahkay here.
Oh, bloody hell!
Well, that's it for the 100th episode of Universe Journey. Far from home, but at least they have each other, right? Right? Come back next time for more Universe Journey!
It's All Been Done Radio Hour, number 439, Universe Journey, episode 100, The Wrath of Nathan. This episode was written by Jerome Wetzel with story consultant Nick Arganbright. It was directed by Kristin Green. It starred Nick Arganbright as Captain Dick Kahkay, Katie Boissoneault as Captain Michelle Tokaladie, Shane Stefanchik as Commander Meow Meow, Sam Clements as Commander Colm Foley, Kristin Green as Lieutenant Commander New Tokaladie and Lieutenant Teak, Ryan Yohe as Lieutenant Commander Michael Landers, Megan Overholt as Lieutenant Commander Connie Norton and Z, Joe Morales as Lieutenant Yanna, Chase McCants as J. Jamieson and Doctor Who Grappa, Ashley Clements as Captain Bobbi Luna and live show only Erma Mesty, Darren Essler as narrator and Lieutenant Horth and Lieutenant Stoker, Wendy Parks as Erma Mesty, podcast only, Karina D'Acierno as Admiral Rita Strongman, Kat McAlpine as Admiral Grace Thomas, Keith Jackson as Scott, Nathan Haley as Lars and Raymond Ray, Samantha Stark as Karen and Ensign Sylvia Bernard, and special guest Virgil von Hartzell as Nathan Chestnut. The episode was narrated by Darren Essler. Our Foley artist was J.T. Walker. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristin Green. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley with lyrics by Jerome Wetzel. The podcast was edited by Jerome Wetzel. Check out our website at iabdpresents.com. We want to thank Boxland, our host performance space. Don't forget to support us at patreon.com/IABD. A mere $5 donation gets you access to past and upcoming audio for our monthly shows, as well as exclusive performances, bloopers, and short stories. Have a great week.
It's All Been Done presents
Who's got the time?